meditation this morning for you. I hope you can stay for as long as you can. This morning, I wanted to share a little bit of guidance and guided meditation by Swami Kriyananda from this book. You can see it. It's called Awaken to Superconsciousness. And I love this book. I highly recommend it. There's tons of good info in here and lots of great meditation practices. And we're going to do one today on finding your center. And I like the way Swami Kriyananda writes about finding your center and what that means on a couple different levels. Is that human consciousness, he says, is really centered along the spine, and he's not talking about your physical spine. He's talking about the area just in front of your physical spine, essentially the center of your torso, and that's where human consciousness is centered. And our job in meditation is to bring it up to the brain. And then that's when real magic can start to happen and work on removing barriers, and solution consciousness comes from. So that's what we're working toward. And so we have a little exercise in here that we can do together to work on that together and try it out as meditation scientists, if we want to think of ourselves that way. But that all of these exercises are really, its ultimate goal is to move beyond the physical body, because that's where we're headed. That's our divine birthright. So, but we use the body as sort of as a tool to move our consciousness beyond the body. I like to think of my body more as a spaceship. And so if you'll join me in this little spaceship ride here for the next few minutes, for the next 20 or so minutes, we'll see where it takes us on our invention. So first things about transcending the body is just to make sure before you start that you are comfortable. So normally that's seated in a chair for most people. There's nothing wrong with meditating in a chair. I'm sitting in a chair, and I also am sitting on a blanket that's folded up. You could fold up a towel or a blanket just to lift your hips up a little bit higher. It just releases the low back so that it can remain nice and long and relaxed. And then closing the eyes, and start to come up the rest of your torso and notice the shoulders and let them relax down the back so the spine becomes even taller. You can even squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit and then relax them just to bring your awareness to the upper part of your torso, to the area of your physical heart. Lifting that up toward the throat. And you can even tense the front of your throat a few times. Relax it. So that we have a nice relaxed throat and neck. And then bringing your awareness up to your forehead, to the point between your eyebrows, and then try to knit your eyebrows together. You're squinching them toward each other and relax them. You do that a couple times just to have a place in your physical body where you're pouring all of your concentration and focus, your keen interest. This is sort of the command center for your spaceship. So keeping your focus, your awareness there. Throughout our practice today, if you find it's wandered away, just bring it back. And then start to notice your breath. Just watching it, not controlling it. Just calmly concentrating and watching the breath from your spiritual eye. The back of the neck is nice and long, shoulders relaxed. And I'm going to read this meditation practice. It was written by Swami Kriyananda. I mentioned it's in the book, Awaken to Super Consciousness. He writes, sit upright, away from the back of your chair. Concentrate in the spine. Remember that the spine is not your backbone. It runs more or less through the center of your body. Feel that as your center. Sway the body left and right. Feel a resistance to that movement in the spine, as though you were perfectly still at your own center. Becoming still. Now feel your breath in the spine, up with every inhalation, rising up through the center of the body, and down with every exhalation. Let this movement of the breath in the body begin in the region of the heart. Moving, starting at the point slightly below it and above the heart. And then lengthen the flow gradually. Breathing in through the nose, following the inhalation up the center of your torso. And down the center of the body. And at last, take a slow, deep breath through the nostrils, beginning at the base of the spine and ending at the point between the eyebrows. Try that one more time. Taking a slow, deep breath through the nostrils. Visualize it beginning at the base of the spine and ending at the point between the eyebrows. This time, with your exhalation, feel your breath and consciousness soaring out through the forehead, taking you with them into infinite space. Concentrate now on infinity. Feel from your own center. All things are cognizable. From the point between your eyebrows, soaring out into infinity, continue to watch your breath. Maybe watch it as if it's flowing in and out through your spiritual eye, through the point between your eyebrows. If you'd like to add a mantra to watching your breath, just to further concentrate the mind. With every inhale, saying to yourself, I am. With every exhale, saying to yourself, peace. Soaring further into infinity. Let's practice watching the breath together here for a few minutes in silence. Now let's spend some time letting go of all techniques, simply soaring to infinity through the spiritual eye. So take a double inhale through your nose and double exhale through your mouth. You can do that one more time, lightly tensing the body if you feel to. Just to let go of any tension. And as you exhale, visualize through the spiritual eye all of your awareness soaring out into space, expanding outward, letting go of the physical form, resting in spirit, resting in God. So much more than your physical form. So move past it and rest in the cosmos. All the energy, power, and desires and love of your heart is lifting up to be purified. Slowly start to increase your breath. Drawing that light and uplifted energy back into your body with your breath. With the power of your mind, making a mental image, imprint of the feeling of soaring, peace, soaring into infinity. Your own personal paradise that you can return to at any time in the mind. Hold that there, knowing that happiness is within you, that joy, that peace is within you. Today, I'd like to end with healing prayers for the world, for India, and all those still struggling with the coronavirus and its effects. If you'd like to stay and join me, offer a prayer, offer all that light and joy back out into the world. Calling to mind all those, anyone you know that's in need of extra support, extra love and care. And all of those in India, countries throughout the world, still battling with the coronavirus. Seeing those places on this planet Earth bathed in Divine Mother's healing light. And praying with me, Divine Mother, Thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all thy children. Thou art in these prayed for. Manifest thy healing presence in their bodies, in their minds, and in their souls. Bring the hands together, sending out on the waves of 3 ohms. Inhaling. Peace. Amen. Thanks for joining today. Just as a reminder, if you live near the Blue Lotus Temple in Bothell, we do in-person group meditations on Sundays from 9 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. You can join us in person. We also live stream those as well, so you can always join us on our website,